Jenkins Reid. This woman, this I can do. Penelope Douglas. Small town, proud family, single mother, second time. Hey honeybees, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very exciting and I have filmed this video before, but I never posted it, and I'm actually not going to post it because it's very late for me to post it. But this time I'm gonna do it the right way and I'm going to actually post it this time. Anyway, I hope you guys love the vibe because it's raining, it's thunder, it's lightning. I love the vibe, so of course I decided to film a video during this time. I really think the main reason I'm so excited about this part is because like I did it last time and it was so much fun just picking out the cards and whatnot, and it was just super fun and I like enjoyed it. And y'all know next month is Pride Month, so like of course I'm also going to go ahead and pick my own, so it's gonna be a bonus. There is no cards in here that have anything LGBT on it, but I definitely am going to be picking a book that is sapphic or, you know, of the LGBTQIA+ community. Anyways, I definitely feel like I should represent and it would be pretty perfect for this video, so I'm definitely gonna do that, plus whatever else comes up in here. But I also do think I do have a prompt in there, but I don't know. But guys, I did these cards so long ago, and if you guys want a video on how I do these, please go ahead and comment down below and let me know, and I can definitely make a video about it. It was pretty easy to do. You can also find a bunch of videos on TikTok, and other YouTubers have done this as well. Without further ado, let's actually get started with how I'm gonna do this. So I have a multitude of cards. I'm gonna pick out the ones that are actually done because some of these are not. Technically, how I did this is that I have two different designs of cards, and on both of them are two different things. So usually it would just be reading prompts, but because I'm not just doing prompts on these cards and they're you know, double facing, I did 4 different things. So on the blue cards, which you can see, we have genre and book title on this side, and then on the yellow one it is the actual prompts, and then the other side is author. So I feel like this is a very good mix, and like it'll give me a different variety of a bunch of things that are actually in my library. Well, not my library, but my bookshelves, and I'm super excited to do it. Last time I did this, I did actually get some cards, but I only read one of the books actually. I'm not gonna lie, I only read one of them because like I said, I didn't post the video, so it was just like there was no coordination. And so the ones that are scratched off on the front already, I'm gonna keep them in the piles because there's still another side. First, I'm gonna pick from the yellow stack because last time I did this, I shuffled them, and I wish I didn't because that got really depressing, and I didn't get no blue ones, so I only got like 1 or 2, and then the rest were yellow, and so that made it really boring. So this time I'm gonna do 3 of these, 3 of these, plus 1 of mine if I don't get the LGBT card. Here we go. First, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle them around. Yes. This is super fun. I enjoy this very much. I'm gonna look away. You guys get to, well, I don't even get to see them honestly, so I might as well just pick 3. But I'm gonna choose from all kinds of different places. So let me do this. There's 1, 2. I swear I have my eyes closed, y'all. I'm just great at shuffling. And then 3. So that's 3 cards from the yellow pile. Now on to the other pile. Let's do it. Do y'all hear that thunder? It's just so gorgeous. Ooh, that's so exciting. Now it's time to pick from the blue. 1, 2, and 3. We have 3, and 2 of them actually have the ones from the last time I scratched them off, which is an Hazelwood book and Haig, which I actually picked both last time I did this. But now it's time to pick the other side since these 2 are already filled. So a prompt and a genre. I'm gonna go ahead pick these 2 for a author and a book title. I'm gonna do 2 genres, 1 book title. And then with this one, I'm gonna do an author. Let's do a prompt. I feel like that'll be more fun. So we got 2 prompts, and then we got, I don't even know anymore. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we got 2 prompts, and then 2 genres, and then these 2 are, and then book title. 1 book title, because that'll make it fair. So let's start with the ones that have already been scratched off. So this one was book title, so we got a genre and we got a prompt. So we scratching. Ooh, all right. I think this is gonna be so much fun because I already got a really fun genre. Yes. Okay, so we got a historical fiction. I'm super excited because I love historical fictions and there's always so many good ones, and I have quite a few back here, so I'm super excited to pick. Next, we have a prompt. Let's see what it says. Okay, here it is. The most anticipated read is the prompt. Ooh, I'm super excited. So now we're gonna do an author on the next one, and that is the blank yellow. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. Penelope Douglas. I just got finished reading her book. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Maybe I should just go ahead and buy another one. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up a book of hers and then I'll buy it, and that'll be the book I read this month. So yeah, that'll work. That'll do. I'll do that. Now on to a title for this one. Let's see what we get. Oh my god, yes. Okay, I'm actually excited for this one because this is my favorite author in the whole wide world right now. Like, honestly, I kid you not, I love this author with the bottom of my heart. And this book, yes, Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. If y'all know, you know, but I love this woman from the bottom of my heart. I kid you not, her books are amazing. Yes, this was a good pick. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good pick. All right, on to the last two cards and then we'll get to picking. Now we're gonna do another prompt. We're gonna see what that looks like. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is a book without chapter names. So usually I try to find books with chapter names because I like to know what you're writing about. But you know, I do have a couple that don't have chapter names, so we'll find out which book doesn't, because I actually don't know. I just be picking up books, y'all. I don't know. So we're gonna see which books don't have chapter names. So we're gonna do another genre and we're gonna see what the last card is. Okay, this is super exciting. We got a fantasy. Yay. Super excited for that one, yes. And then of course, like I said, my special read for this month is going to be an LGBTQIA+ book. So we're gonna find one, and I have two of them, I think, 2 or 3. So let's go behind me to my bookshelf and do that. For most anticipated read, let's see, because there's so many books that I really love. Most anticipated read though, I don't feel like I had one this year, honestly, or this month, but what we can do, let's see, I don't know. Actually, I do have a book that I've been wanting to read for quite a minute, and this is definitely, I'm trying to get it if I can. Is Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score, and this finishes off the series, the Knockdown series actually. I read the first 2 books, here they are, as you can see. But this is the 3rd book, and this is about Lucian and what's her name? Sloane. Lucian and Sloane. Oh my god, this has been the most anticipated read for me since like last year. Once I finished the 2nd book, I was like, where's the 3rd one? Because I need Lucian and Sloane. Especially because we got so many snippets from this one, and I was like, I need it. Like, I'm in deep need. And so, yeah. I think one thing though is that I probably don't know if I'll get to this book. We'll see, because this is a pretty thick book. This book is nearly 600 pages. And that's one thing about Lucy Score is I usually can't finish in a month. Like the month I have, I usually don't finish it. I usually try to read it with something else so that way I'm not left behind on my other books, but we'll see what happens, because sometimes these can be fast-paced and sometimes they can't be. That depends, but I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot going on in here. This is definitely a single mother trope. Love that. Love that. This is also a second chance romance. Love that. It's also a small town. Love that. What else? Found family. Love that too. So it just has everything I love. So that is super exciting, and like I'm super excited to read this. So this is the most anticipated reading. Book without chapter names. Let's see. I don't know if we have one. A book without chapter names. I'm just gonna pick anyone off the shelf and hope it doesn't have chapter names, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yay. Alright, so here's gonna be our next read, The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. I actually had this on my TBR this month actually, but I didn't, no, it was actually April I think that I did this, but I didn't read any of the books for real except for one. So this would be perfect. I think I did have this on my TBR, so this would be good to read. Since it has no chapter names, this would be a perfect read because I definitely have been looking forward to reading her books, and I have not got the chance to, but I definitely did buy 4 of them because I'm new to her and I definitely want to read her books. So The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood is going to be the book with no chapters. Chapter names. Next on the list is not hard. This is Malibu Rising, right here. Oh my goodness. Been super excited to read this one. Jenkins Reid. This woman, I could get like half of the lines she writes inside her books tattooed on my body. I'm not kidding, because they're just so beautiful. And her books, her writing, I get through her books so fast. I kid you not, I can sit, read her books, and be done. Like, it'll take me like 3 days only. Probably 3 days, maybe 2. Sometimes it gets really special in these 3 days, but you know, we love it. And so, super excited to read this one. Plus, it's a good start for summer because, duh, it's a summer read. The next is a historical fiction. So I have a couple of these. They're actually over here. Yes. This is a historical fiction. A book that I've been trying to read but have not. I think it'll force me to read it, especially since this book has been on my TBR for so long. And I started reading it, but I haven't finished it, and it is a historical fiction. So this is The Virgin Suicides by Eugenides. I think I had this on my TBR in February. I'm not really sure, but I started reading it, and I just never got anywhere except for like 16 pages in. And then I never went back, and so I think I need to go back. I've been trying to read it, so I guess I'll do that now since this is a historical fiction. And the next one is a fantasy, and look guys, I have so many fantasies up here, I don't even know. There's quite a few. So we got all these fantasy books over here. I think these are all fantasy actually. I have a Fragile Enchantment, which I did have on my TBR in April, did not do. I have The Lonely Castle in the Mirror, Haig, The Midnight Library. Oh, I also have a Table of Knots, but I also have a bunch of series that are in like fantasies. So I have A Magic Step in Poison, which is a series. It's 2 books only. I have these 2, but these are really big. I don't think I want to set myself up for that when I already got Lucy Squirrel over here. So we're just gonna put her back. And then I got The Night in Its Moon series. There's 4 books in this series. I kind of do want to read this one, but it is also about 500 pages, almost. This is less than Lucy Squirrel, but still about the same thing, so I don't want to set myself up like that. So I think I want to stick to something smaller, and I think I'll choose The Midnight Library, since this is a smaller book and it's also fantasy. So this is Haig's The Midnight Library. I've been wanting to read this for quite a minute, but I have never picked it up like to read yet because I've just been waiting for the right moment, and I guess this moment is now. So yeah, I've heard really good things, and I've also heard really bad things. There's been a lot of mixed reviews about this book, but you know, I'm looking forward to seeing where it leads me, and we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a new card because I'm just not in the mood to read either of Penelope Douglas's books right now, and I think it's time for me to move on to another author and see if I find something else that intrigues me right now at the moment. I really would like a good author right now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, yes. Okay, this is better. See, this I'm excited for. This I'm ready for. This I can do. This I can do. And I was literally just looking on Pinterest too. Just looking on Pinterest about this author's book. Look, God knows so. Anyways, Donna Tartt, yes! I have 2 of her books, and I definitely have been wanting to read either one of these. I'm super excited, and it's one of my favorite genres. I'm gonna go ahead and pick out The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Oh my god, I love this woman's writing. I have never read it, but the things I've seen, I could already tell I'm gonna love her. So I feel like she's gonna be my new favorite author. This book is also pretty thick, I'm not gonna lie. It's 552. It's 559 pages. And I'm super excited. I'm sure I'll still get through it pretty quickly though, because it's a lot of dialogue. This is a mystery. I don't really remember, but I know it's a mystery, and that's what intrigued me about it. And I love mysteries. Like, I started reading with The Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I just fell in love with mystery books, and I can always find joy in them because I get to like think about it, and it gives me time to like think about the book, and it actually makes me remember the book more. So yeah, super excited. And for my special pick, of course, is the LGBTQIA+ book that I said I was going to choose. And I have three. I have Red, White, and Royal Blue, which is by Casey McQuiston, and I also have One Last Thought by Casey McQuiston. They're calling my name, but they're also really thick books. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of thick books, but this is also not that many pages. It's like 415, 17. Okay, that's not really a lot, and the spacing's really big, but I don't think I want to read this yet. Also have, which is not often called an LGBT, but it's usually called a coming of age, but that is On Earth We're Briefly Beautiful, and it's a historical fiction about this boy. Little Dog is his name, but I'm sure it's not his real name, but I guess that's his like nickname. This is kind of a historical fiction, and I find interest in historical things. I don't know, and that's all thanks to Taylor Jenkins Reid, because without her I would have never fallen in love with historical fiction, and she makes them work because they are beautiful. So yeah, this is gonna be the book I picked for my special read. I'm super excited to read it. Alright, so let me go ahead and read off these books to you one more time, but all in order and not like while I'm picking books. So for the first prompt, of course, we have Donna Tartt, and for that book I picked The Secret History. For the next prompt I had fantasy, and for that book I picked The Midnight Library by Haig, and this is a fantasy, but it is also, what else? I forgot what else it was, but mostly fantasy. And it's about this girl who goes into the library. I literally don't remember everything about this. So technically she's like time traveling, and you know about the butterfly effect? That's kind of what this book is. So technically she goes into this library and she gets this chance to change everything, and you know, oops, there it is, and she wants to try to change it back, you know, kind of your normal story of the butterfly effect. And I'm super excited to read it because I love books like these, and I feel like they can get so interesting to see how like things change. All right, and then the other card that was a genre, I had historical fiction. I decided to go with the book that I have already started, and that is The Virgin Suicides by Eugenides. I had started this book and I want to finish it, but I haven't got the chance to, and this is the time. So here it is, and hopefully I get more invested. I feel like it's going really slow right now, but I think that's why I didn't want to read any more of it. Hopefully it gets more interesting and that I get more excited about reading it soon, so we'll see. But yeah, here is the historical fiction. For the title, we have Malibu Rising, and here is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Love this woman. I love this woman with like all of my heart. I don't know what it is about her writing that literally like entrances me to read every single one of her books, and I'm on the way of getting every single one of them. But I'm super excited to keep going on my journey with TJR. She is amazing, and her writing so far, I've read 2 of her books. Her writing literally is beautiful, and I'm super excited to keep reading her. So here's another one of her books. So let's see how this one goes. And for the next prompt, we had Book Without Chapter Names, and so the book I got was The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. I had this on my TBR in April. You did not get to see that video, unfortunately, or the May one. You didn't get to see either. But here I am in June, and it has been a long journey. But anyways, The Love Hypothesis, I'm super excited to read this one. This is by Hazelwood, and she has been a very much talked about author all over TikTok, Bookstagram, Booktube, and everything else that includes books, including Lemonade. So I'm super excited to read this book. I had started, I made a little tab system for it, but I never got to read it. So I'm super excited to see if I get to this month. Most of these books are really thick, and most of them are more than 300 pages, so we'll see what happens. The next one was the most anticipated read as a prompt, and for the anticipation, Things We Left Behind by Lexi Score. I am super excited to read this one. I've been wanting to read this for quite a while. From the moment I got it, I wanted to start it, but I knew I didn't have time because I was definitely during school time, and I just could not read this book yet. So here it is again. All three of these books are a part of the Knockdown series. The first one was about Knox and Naomi. The second one was about Lena and Nash. And then this is about Lucien and Sloane, who is Nash and Knox's best friend, Lucien. And then Sloane, who they also grew up with as well. And they got together at some point, but they broke up. And so here we are again. This is a second chance romance. Like I said earlier, second chance, you know, single mother. And she's a baby. Don't play with her. And she's a librarian. I love her. Oh my goodness. I love Sloane's personality. I've gotten to know her from the first two books, but I cannot wait to learn about their relationship. And then we got, who else? What else is in here? Small town, found family, single mother, second chance romance. I don't think I'm missing any tropes. Anyways, I'm super excited to read this. And last but not least was my special pick for this month, because this month is very special. It's the Pride month and I'm super excited. And here we are with On Earth We Are Briefly Beautiful by Ocean Vuong. I'm so sorry once again if I'm saying that completely wrong. I'm so sorry. Please do not come at me in the comments if you're Vietnamese and I'm saying that completely wrong. Please correct me if anything. And I'm super excited to read it. I'm looking forward to see what it looks like. And yeah, so I've heard some really good things and I'm ready to cry because I can feel it. It's less than 200 pages, so this will be my book when it comes to needing a break, but I'm also going to be very sad, so that's okay too. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. And yeah, that is my, you know, special read for the month. Anyways, here I present to you my June TBR and hopefully I enjoy it. I'm super excited. There's a variety of things in here, so I feel like I have quite the amount of options here to see what's gonna happen. So we got some fantasy, we got some, you know, historical fiction, we got some romance, yes, we got some YA, we got some historical fiction. So we got a little bit of everything, some mystery. I'm excited because this is a bunch of genres, and that is one thing I love about reading, is that you can find so many different genres in so many different places. And that wraps it up for today's video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And remember to be true and be you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!